Some people call this stuff tin foil, while others refer to it as aluminum foil. It's often seen in barbecue or baking. Not too long ago, I even heard someone say, "Did you know? Tin foil is actually made of aluminum." At first glance, it seemed like some kind of big revelation about a fraud, but when I heard it, I thought, you don't really believe this stuff is made of tin, do you? Are there still people who call it tin foil? The important thing is, it's not really called tin foil at all. If you're surprised, just take a look at the packaging. Nowadays, it's almost always labeled as aluminum foil, not tin foil. If yours does say tin foil, then check if it's jumped on the AI trend, because on the packaging, you'll usually see AI. Well, actually, it's UL, the symbol for aluminum. People still refer to it as tin foil, but that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the labeling. Even if the product is called tin foil, it's fine if the actual material is aluminum. Although aluminum is much cheaper than tin, that doesn't mean it's cutting corners. Using aluminum is far superior to using tin for this purpose, and it's really for everyone's benefit. When you wrap meat in aluminum foil for a charcoal grill, it helps prevent harmful substances from getting on the food, whether it's on a grill pan or wire rack. While the meat in front of you is just sitting on a cutting board now, it was once a living, carbon-based life form. Heat is known to affect all carbon-based life, and grilling the meat releases carbon-rich juices. Unlike a grill pan or oven, juices drip through the wire rack onto the charcoal, and these carbon-based juices are exposed to direct heat again, producing polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAHs, some of which are carcinogenic. These substances rise with the hot air from the charcoal and can reattach to the meat through the wire rack. If you wrap the meat in aluminum foil, the juices won't drip down. Even if harmful substances form, the foil prevents them from sticking to the food. Not only does it go by both names aluminum foil and tin foil, but the two sides are also different. One is shiny, and the other is matte. Whether you're trying to prevent harmful substances or improve efficiency, which side faces which direction is both important and not. Some people don't even know the sides are different and just go with their gut each time they use it. Some always put the matte side inward and the shiny side outward, saying it looks better. When you see it in the oven, the shiny side reflects the light, creating a soothing effect that makes it seem like the barbecue is working wonders. But if you think about it, the shiny side reflecting light also means it's reflecting the radiant heat, which could actually reduce the grilling effect. Why does aluminum foil always have one shiny and one matte side? Is it for some special purpose? Some say the shiny side reflects heat, so it should face inward to retain heat, while others think it should face outward to bounce the heat away. There are even claims that one side has a special coating that could be harmful if it faces the food. Some say one side is more likely to stick to food. If there were a special use for it, wouldn't it be a shame if you weren't sure which side to use each time? In reality, it doesn't matter which side faces inward or outward. The differences between the sides are a result of the manufacturing process and don't serve any special purpose. You can use either side as you like. So, what exactly causes one side to be shiny and the other matte? The initial material for aluminum foil starts as a block of aluminum melted down to remove impurities, then cast into an aluminum ingot about 500 mm, 20 inches, thick. It's then hot rolled at 500 degrees Celsius 932 degrees Fahrenheit to a thickness of about 5 mm, 0.2 inches, and annealed at around 300 degrees Celsius 572 degrees Fahrenheit, followed by cold rolling until the foil reaches a thickness of about 15 to 25 micrometers. At this stage, the machine's rollers are not polished, so the resulting surface is matte. To prevent the foil from tearing at this thickness, the final rolling step doubles up the layers. The rollers are polished at this point, making the outer side shiny, while the inner side remains matte due to being sandwiched between layers. The matte side is simply a result of this manufacturing process, not for any special purpose or coating. If there really were any special coating that could release substances during cooking, it would be indicated on the packaging. So, use whichever side you prefer. Some people still feel it's counterintuitive. If the shiny side reflects radiant heat, how can it not matter? Well, that's actually a misconception. While the heat from a grill or oven's flames may feel like radiant heat to you, food is mainly cooked through convection and conduction. Compared to these, radiant heat has a negligible effect on cooking. If radiant heat were really that strong, just think, when you stand by a flame, does it cook you? See, it's all about conduction and convection unless you're in a vacuum, like in a lunar module. In some places, people still call it tin foil. I first saw aluminum foil in a bakery as a kid, where it was used under pastries. Originally, tin foil was indeed made from tin, but after aluminum became cheaper, it replaced tin completely. Currently, aluminum costs around $2,400 per metric ton, while tin is about $32,000, over 10 times more expensive. Aluminum accounts for roughly 7.73% of the Earth's crust, making it the most abundant metal, while tin is much rarer, with just 2.3 parts per million, ranking 49th. Scarcity drives the higher price of tin. At this point, some people might feel cheated. They used to call it tin foil because it was made of tin, but now they've switched to aluminum without changing the name. Calm down. If you're upset, think about takoyaki, originally made with octopus but often replaced with squid because it's 1/6 the cost, yet it's still called takoyaki. Or pineapple cakes that originally used pineapple but later switched to the cheaper winter melon. People found the real pineapple versions too sour. If you get a piece of tin foil that's actually made of tin, you should be more concerned. Aluminum's melting point is around 660 degrees Celsius 1220 degrees Fahrenheit, while tin melts at about 232 degrees Celsius 450 degrees Fahrenheit. If real tin foil were used in ovens reaching temperatures above 200 degrees Celsius 400 degrees Fahrenheit, the foil would melt before your food finished cooking. In terms of strength, aluminum has a Mohs hardness of 2 to 2.9, while tin is 1.5 to 1.8, making aluminum much tougher. Although tin appears softer and more malleable, it oxidizes easily and can leave metallic debris on food. Some people still manage to tear aluminum foil, letting juices leak onto the pan. If it were made of tin, the problem would be even worse. Aluminum has a density of 2.7 grams per cubic centimeter, while tin's is 7.36, making aluminum much lighter and cheaper to transport. Tin foil was used in the past because aluminum refining was complicated. In the 1855 World's Fair, aluminum was displayed alongside jewelry. As prices dropped, aluminum replaced tin, and today, tin foil is rare, aluminum foil is the norm. Interestingly, when a cheaper ingredient replaces the original in food products, the name often stays the same. Aluminum foil remains clearly labeled as such, a testament to its reliability and lower cost compared to tin. When using aluminum foil, it's important to avoid contact with acidic foods. For example, some people like to add lemon to grilled mackerel, but the acid can cause the foil to release aluminum. Although past studies have linked aluminum foil to Alzheimer's, other research suggests that skin or digestive exposure to aluminum has a limited impact on the brain. Inhaling aluminum dust poses a greater risk, especially in people who work in aluminum factories or have undergone brain surgery. For safety, it's still best to avoid adding lemon or other acidic ingredients to foil-wrapped barbecue.